Hey guys, what's going on? This is gonna be my yearly what I got for Christmas. This year is 2010, obviously. So I'm gonna show you the stack of stuff that I got. That's basically related to the channel. I got a lot of clothes. I got just some random stuff. So this is just stuff that is related to my channel. So yeah, so I'm gonna start it off. The first thing I got was a 1 terabyte hard drive, portable hard drive for my computer. I have an old MacBook. It's from '07, so it's not really that old. But I guess in terms of laptops, especially with Apple, who comes out with stuff like crazy, um, some would consider my laptop old. Me being one of them. So I don't have a lot of memory left on the computer. I have like 20 gigs, but I wanted to free up a lot. So and then I'm actually also probably within the next week or so I'm buying a Canon T2i, DSLR camera. It also shoots video, so my videos are gonna actually start being in 1080 or 720 if you want to watch in just a regular HD. So you're gonna be having HD me pretty soon. And with that will definitely come a room tour. In my last Ustream, people were asking for it, and with my phone, it's kind of hard to do a room tour, so I'll definitely do it with that. Um, so yeah, I have the terabyte. I'm gonna put my pictures and stuff. All that I take with the new camera. I threw on all my. I'm a journalism major. I just graduated, and I have all my stories that I've basically ever written, and they're all on here. So I'm keeping all that stuff and taking it off the computer. So it's cool. I'm gonna be freeing up some space. So it's always good. I'll start with the games, and then I'll move to the DVDs and Blu-rays and stuff. The first two I knew about. I basically knew about all of them, but the first two I actually bought myself. I was in a play and trade probably about a month and a half ago. No, probably a month ago, and they had a whole bin full of buy two a 2 for 20 deal. But they were really, really good games. Like Modern Warfare 2 was in there. There was just like a ton of games that were still, if you go to GameStop, they're still, 40, $50. They just had a ton of stuff. So the two that I bought, the first one for the PS3, it was a game I actually really, really liked. And if you followed me back in the Warp Zone days, I actually reviewed this game, and that is Split Second on the PS3. This was a lot of fun. The premise of the game is that it takes place. It's kind of like on a TV show, a racing TV show, and you just trigger stuff, like explosions and stuff like that, and it's just it's just crazy. It's just a crazy racing game, but it's a lot of fun. If you like like the Burnout type games, Split Second is definitely the one that you should check out. So I'm looking forward to playing that. I think I played that on the 360, so I'm gonna check it out on the PS3. The other game I got with it for $10. So the Split Second was $10, and this was $10. Is Battlefield Bad Company 2. So this I rented. I didn't love, but I don't think I really gave it enough time because at the time I was playing a lot of games. This came out back when like Blur came out, Mod Nation Racers, Alan Wake, just a whole series of games came out, and I was trying to play everything. So I didn't really give this one the chance that the time it deserves. So I'm looking forward to getting back into this shooter. A lot of people like this more than Modern Warfare or the Call of Duty series, and personally I don't, but I'm gonna give this one. I want to check out why people like it so much, I guess. And speaking of Call of Duty, I did get Black Ops, and I have to say I really dislike the new like design scheme of the cases. I definitely like the old ones more. But I started playing this last night. I'm probably about an hour into it. It's probably I don't know exactly how long it is. I'm guessing it's about like a 5 or 6 hour game. So I guess I'm like a sixth of the way through, or a fifth of the way through. And so far I'm liking it a lot actually. It didn't save on me last night. I played for about 45 minutes. It didn't save on me, and one part didn't save, so I had to go back today and replay it, which kind of stunk. But it is what it is. But the game is probably the best looking one in my opinion. Maybe not. It's definitely better than. Maybe the only one that's not as good as it is Modern Warfare 2, or it's better than or on equal playing ground. But I'm really digging the story so far. I think it's cool. I think it has a good narrative to it. I just came across. Excuse me. I just came across JFK, which is pretty funny. Um, the whole like the number thing and stuff like that, the storyline. Yeah, I like how it's jumping around from era to era. I did like the Cold War stuff, and now I just got to Vietnam, and stuff like that. So that's cool. I'm digging that. I haven't touched the multiplayer yet. You know what? I don't even know if I will. I stink at Modern Warfare at Call of Duty multiplayer. I mean, eventually I probably will jump on it for a couple games, but I'm not going to see myself be playing this for a you know a long period of time once I get past the single player. And actually, that leads me to a quick side point. I'm actually have decided I'm going to stop collecting games or just buying games just to have them. I'm going to play games and I'll try and sell them online and get some more cash back for them. So I actually already have a huge chunk of my of the games that I just don't want online right now. I actually just sold a bunch of games also. They're actually going to get sent out tomorrow. So yeah, that's a little side note. Unless I really love a game and I wanted to keep it. I spend too much money on video games that I play once and never go back to. So moving on. So you may not see as many you know games I bought recently, videos and stuff like that. But I'm still gonna be playing games. Just gonna start buying games I actually want to play and actually play them when I buy them. But anyway, next one is Donkey Kong Country Returns. I'm not too far into this, maybe about an hour, um, and I'm liking it a lot. It feels like you're playing Donkey Kong Country 4. I mean, I guess that's technically what it is, but it feels like you're playing it back on the SNES, which is awesome. I'm playing it with the the Wii remote sideways. I know you can use the nunchuck as well, but I'm not doing that. It is a very challenging game. You know, I heard it was, but I wasn't expecting it as hard as it actually is. Sorry, I'm yawning. And but it's good though. I'm liking it a lot. It looks great. The music, I like how a lot of it is old school. I'm just there's a lot to like here so far. I can see why people are so into it. So those were the games. I didn't actually get that. I only got 4 this year, which is fine. But I didn't really have that many to ask for. And I got 4 Blu-rays and a DVD. I'll start with the DVD, and it's Always Sunny in Philadelphia seasons 1 and 2. They had this on Black Friday at Best Buy for $10 each, and I actually kind of wish I just bought the whole series. This is a hilarious show. If you guys don't watch it, definitely check it out. I have seen season 1. I haven't seen season 2 yet, so um, I've been watching that. I started watching it. I watched a couple episodes on Christmas night, and I watched some yesterday. Because here in the Northeast, we got snowed in, so we got about at least a foot of snow. So we've been stuck in from yesterday, today, and hopefully not tomorrow, because I have to get out of the house. I'm getting stir crazy. But great show, really raunchy, but just like it's just hilarious. I mean, if you like that type of stuff, if you like over the not really over the top, but just poor taste. A lot of it is in poor taste, but it's just hilarious. Great show. And the 4 Blu-rays, I bought these myself on Actually, it was Thanksgiving night. I bought these. They were only $5 each at Walmart, so I had to go out. Me and my sister went out like midnight, and I picked them up. The first one is again, these are all $5. I got Batman Begins. Great movie. I actually personally like The Dark Knight more, but this is still a great movie. It really reinvented you know Batman, I guess. We hadn't seen a Batman in a while, and the last couple of Batmans that they made were just laughable with like George Clooney and stuff like that. They were just embarrassing. But this was a whole, I guess a reboot of Batman, and it's definitely caught on. I like the new feel he had and stuff like that. It was more like it was just like it was taking it back to like the first 2 Michael Keaton Batmans, which were really dark and ominous, and this is basically how that one is, and I loved it. And Batman Begins. The Dark Knight was just more of it, except better. Everyone knows how great Heath Ledger's performance was. I've seen this movie probably about 5 or 6 times. I don't know when I'm gonna be popping it in, but I just really wanted it on Blu-ray. So for $5, I couldn't pass it up. And the special features that it comes with is some stuff. I really want to check out. So that's cool. So yeah, those are the 2 Batman movies. Next up, I've got The Silence of the Lambs on Blu-ray. This came with the DVD also, which is cool. I like when they do that, when they have the two disc thing. This is one of my favorite movies of all time, hands down. It's always cool. What's his face? Anthony Hopkins. he actually won a Best Actor award, I think, and he was only in the movie for 18 minutes, which is just insane. Um, but I like collecting. Maybe that's also what I'm moving on to collecting movies. I love the behind the scenes stuff that comes with it and stuff, and they're a lot cheaper. Um, but yeah, I'm really really happy to have that on Blu-ray. And last but definitely not least is one of my favorite mob movies, and it's The Departed. This is again one of my favorite movies. Definitely one of my favorite movies of the last decade. Maybe my favorite. Um, it's just fantastic. The twist at the end, just the acting. There's so many stars in it. I mean, there's Leonardo DiCaprio, Matt Damon, Jack Nicholson, and Mark Wahlberg. And there's more minor people in it as well. I know like Alec Baldwin is it whoever's on 30 Rock is in this. There's Charlie Sheen's dad, Martin Sheen, I think is in it. There's just a lot of just great stuff. Martin Scorsese, just a masterpiece as always. He very rarely directs duds, I guess. So yeah, that's what I got for Christmas. Again, that really pertains to the channel. This was actually cool. My mom got me a coin counter, and when you put money in the top, it tells you how much you have in there. So that's pretty cool. And that's it. Hopefully, my next video, probably not, but hopefully the next time you see me, I will be on it'll be in HD with my new camera. So yeah, that's it. I'll catch you guys later, and I hope everybody had a Merry Christmas, by the way.